Hello. Okay, this is gonna be kind of like a Crossout ASMR because it is very, very late. And I just happened to turn on Crossout, and lo and behold, something new happens. Dun dun dun. Ravens. So, out of absolutely nowhere, ravens come now. Like, just now. I mean, that no heads up, nothing, just bam. And some people on Discord are a little confused, rightly so, because it's their first time seeing some of this. So let's just see quickly what ravens are. Hopefully I don't wake up the baby. Okay, so here are ravens. And they used to be the night riders, if you remember that. Ravens kind of just took over. Let me show you one thing really quickly because it's a little bit crazy. So, here's what happened with ravens. When they first came out, it was like, bam. There was so much hype. They had really cool stuff. They had a video that was really cool. They did a very good job hyping it up to the ground, and it turned out to be just night riders and nothing else. So, every year or so, night riders would come. They'd have some cool things to craft that you can't craft other times. And then it kind of petered out. I think when it really petered out was we had 3 epic cabs. We had the Harpy and the Bastion and the other one. And then they just kind of put those cabs into the factions. So, hey Max, how you doing? So, it really became an event that nobody really cares about. Let's go this really quickly. So, what this is all about now is they give you these fusions. Now, here's how it works. I know most of you know this, but here's how it works. So, you have this option to fuse things. This is a set fusion. I know fusion is random and you always kind of mess up and get the wrong thing. So, it's kind of sucky. Yeah, where's the chat at? Good question. Where's my chat? Yeah, the chat box is there. I think it might take a while to work. So, but I see a Max. Anyway, so here is a fusion option. This is a fixed fusion. You get exactly what is here. And the fusion in general is the best one. Yes, max limit, yes. Mass, yes. Now, especially these fusions are good for clan wars. We will talk about that a little later. So instead of having 3 items that you fuse for random fusions, you get this. A fixed good fusion without this other crap like your self-destruct. And it only takes 2 items. But you also spend a lot of resources. And I've always wondered, is this worth it at all? Or just wait until that Fuse 2 event comes on and do that. Problem is you have the random fusion, but now, you have stabilizers, but this is really a clan wars thing because people have a lot of money. They have all the stuff ready to fuse. Now they fuse what they need to do. They have God knows resources. They have all the stuff, and it takes a lot of resources. It also takes tailors. Let me show you really quickly what I like. This is brand new, guys. You can now get tailors not only by playing regular PvP mode for useless, trinkets. You can also, instead of doing that, you can trade your tailors for coupons. And that is a very, very, very good idea. Coupons are kind of garbage. So if I want tailors, forget the PvP crap. Get this stuff because, yeah, you have to get a lot of resources anyway. So forget the tailors, spend your coupons, get them in raids, and then you just, yeah, that's totally, I like that a lot. So good job, devs. The other stuff is very meh. So let's move along. So here's Arbiter, very, very good. You get your good fusion. This is like Clan Wars level stuff. You know what I mean? Legendaries. Who the hell has legendaries? Not many people. So if you're Clan Wars, you have a lot of money, a lot of uranium, you can get these things no problem. Other people are stuck, especially because we didn't know about the event. No heads up. We don't know what's available. We don't have time to prepare. Now you're kind of screwed because the market is insane. Everything that you want to fuse is now extremely expensive, anything you need to craft these items will be extremely expensive. More than usual, anyway. And you guys might disagree with me, but forget about not auto-buying. Because, honestly, usually we do this. I would say buy this for 301 penny. And it's not going to happen. People are much smarter nowadays. I don't think that's going to fly. I tried doing this. They kept on beating my price constantly. Maybe overnight you might get lucky, but you kind of have to it's going to be a lot. You may have to old-fashioned craft it from scratch. It's going to be very hard to get these items. So, yeah. So, I'm getting there, Max. So, there are a lot of fusion options. It gets a little better when you go down the rarities. A little better. Epics are still a lot, but it's a bit more reasonable. Legendaries is already so much that you're not really saving a whole lot, right? Rares, now, rares are very doable, but rares are so easy to craft. You just need scrap and copper, and you craft your rares. You can fuse them, no problem. So if you're new to Crossout, if you have 3 of any item, this is kind of basic 101 stuff, I know. But if you have 3 of any item, you can... Do I have any available? Kind of, yes, no? You can upgrade with 2 other rares. They fuse into 1, but you get this stuff. Something from reliability and something from handling. That is a fusion. Good things. It's very easy to do that for a rare because it's easy to craft them or buy them and then just standard fuse them with 3 parts. It's not hard to do that. So you might as well do that and skip this thing and skip all your other resources. Anyway, look at this. Breaker. Mastodon. Okay, Clan Wars players with uranium, they've got 2 Mastodons. They've got 4 Mastodons. They got uranium. No problem. If you're not in a top clan, this is not going to help you. So that's why I say this is really, don't let this stuff kid you, the rares and the specials. This is for Clan Wars guys to easier get what they need. That's just my opinion. So I'm that's the way I've been lately. Just a little bit too much, a little frustrated that Clan Wars has a lot of too much say in this game. You know, I'm just kind of a PvP guy. I want to have fun, but anyway. So that is it. Now, what are the craftables? They really, really went down on the fun stuff. Night Riders used to be about paints and decals and a lot of fun things. They really cut that stuff out. They shaved it off a lot. So that's too bad. Yeah, I hear you, Zen. So what do they have now? They have your Leech, which is your glorified Spitfire. Since it doesn't do more damage, I say this is kind of garbage. I don't really see this in battle either. It is cool looking. It kind of closes up, but not worth it. Arathron, as you know, I tried it. Some people can get good with it. It's a high skill weapon that you're probably not going to get anything with. You might as well keep your junk bows used to make that. Your Argus. I always have an Argus, and what I find is that you need 1 Argus because there's so much stuff. In some games, you don't need an Argus at all, and it's a waste. But when you need your Argus, you need 2 because they are not efficient. They are not efficiently killing all the Capcans and all the missiles coming at you. You actually need 2 of them. So if you don't need them, now 2 is a big waste. But if you want to craft it now, you're going to have to craft from scratch because these guys are going to get expensive. These guys are going to get expensive more than usual. Not even available. So you're going to have to craft from scratch and get your Argus. Definitely worth having. So cohort. I'm getting there. So Corvo's interesting weapon. I don't like him, but you can craft it now. You might as well buy him on the market when it's, you know, this might be a good time to actually... While people are crafting, sometimes the prices to buy outright go down during these events. So if you want Corvos, now might be a good time to get them for cheap on the market. Toadfish are the cheapest legendaries. I bought them, no problem. Price is going to go down anyway. So, yeah. So Rift and Contact are really cool things. I like it. You can craft that, no problem. Now, the only decor ravens offer, and ravens are freaking cool looking. They really made them look so freaking cool, man. They're really cool. What the hell happened? You get one decor? One. And it's the dead Knight Riders, the helmets of the dead Knight Riders. That's it. That's really sad. Now the paints are straight up Knight Riders paints. They've been here for a while. You can just buy them. You know, I think these are too much for paints. These too much resources for paints. I would just buy them. So that's that. And then more fusions. They're killing us. And these fusions only last for a while. See, 5-day limit, and then they change to something else. 20-hour limit, and they change to something else. And these are really nothing that you can't fuse on your own. Colossus, let me try. I have it. Now this is really good. Let's see what I get. Mass limit. That's not good. See, this is not even good for Clan Wars. This is not a good fusion. This is not a good fusion. This is for big boys. This is for big tanks. When you want the Colossus fused, especially for Clan Wars or whatever, you want your Colossus to work with your hovers, guys. So that's how these guys are zipping like crazy. And like, hovers suck, but why are they making it work? Because everything is fused properly. They have not just the hovers, not just the cab, they have their Colossus fused for power and for, wait a minute. This is mass limit. This is only mass limit and mass. They want like more power benefit for their hovers. So this is actually a bad fusion. I was totally ready to do it. I'm not going to do this. That's too bad. So I'm going to wait for my 2 fusion, special event. Sometimes there's a special event. You can use 2 items to fuse. I'm going to wait and try my luck on getting some power reduction. So that's bad. That's very bad. I'm disappointed. I was sure they'd have a good fusion. Never mind. So, vectors. Nova, your legendary stuff. If you got 2 legendary stuff, which why would you? You could do that now. Who the hell would? We're not prepared. They really don't prepare us. That's the shame. So, and now they're so expensive. It's impossible. So, yeah, what else? What's your hot red fusion? Power. So here, if you have a hover, this gives you more power. That's cool. I'm disappointed in Colossus. I don't believe it. It's just weight. Nothing but weight. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. I agreed, Daniel. You got it. We're bad. Okay. A lot of fusions, a lot of fusions, a lot of fusions. Cohort. Somebody wanted that. Your mass limit and decreases mass. So you get much bigger tanks with the cohort if you happen to have 2. Got 2? No problem. Who the hell has 2, guys? Who the hell has that? But yeah, don't kid yourself. This is all for relics. The whole, yeah. This whole, what do you call it? This whole part of the game was created so that Clan Wars guys can get their relics fused. I'm sorry, that's what this is about. When it should be about fun. It should be about more craftables, but now those cool cabs that was a big mistake. Taking out those cabs and just dumping them into the other factions, making them super cheap. Man, Harpy cabs are so expensive. You're making a lot of money. When Knight Riders comes, you craft your Harpy cab, you sell it for a lot of money. Now gone. Those cabs, you have junk. These are really low use junk. So that's really too bad. All right, Daniel, go for it. Get your cohort. So, but yeah, nothing fun to craft. That's Knight Riders. Guys, I'm kind of known as the non-salty guy, so I'm sorry. I love the game. It's really cool. Some things that happen, so there's some things that happen with the game that I can just ignore. I'm not going to be salty about it. I'm just going to kind of ignore it. Ravens, I kind of have to ignore. Sorry. There's no events. There's nothing to craft that's fun. Yeah, these things, mass, there you go. Efficiency, okay. Nothing good. Nothing good for Ravens. Ravens could have been really cool. The hype was really there. For someone who's so cool, this is not acceptable, guys. Not acceptable. They really could have made ravens cool. They really, it's such a cool thing. Oh god, that's too bad. So, hey Skr, so what did you want to say, my friend Skr? So he wanted to say that the market is broken. Yes. You cannot just buy all this stuff. And I would argue, Skr, I don't know if you agree with me, I would argue that you cannot, you can't buy properly. You have to auto buy because people are really clever and they're always going to be beating your price until there's like no more margin. That margin is right now fiction, and then the margin will be gone, and you just have to craft from scratch. So yeah. So no Ravens notification under news either. Yeah, interesting. So this is a complete secret thing. If this in particular was an event that was not a secret, we can prepare. That would really help, devs. That would be cool. There's no new parts, Max. The only parts, like I say, Leech, Arathron, Argus, Corvo, Toadfish, Rift, Contact. The only thing worth having in the game at all is the Argus. I like Toadfish, it's fun, but you can buy this for cheap. So I bought it for super cheap. So I love this new mechanic on trading your coupons for other kinds of currency. I love this, and I wish they would expand this to other things. Like badges. That would be really cool. So that'd be really awesome. Daniel, it wasn't a secret. It just popped in. There was like, it's not on the news. Yeah, I'm new, but Max, come on. Yes, I'm in the market. I get it. But guys, these margins right now of the stuff that you wait, where is it? All right, you guys don't believe me. Fine. You don't have to believe me. The margins are fiction. You can try buying this for 49.01. You won't get it. Someone will beat you in a second. And that margin will close until it resembles this number. Trust me. I can do it. I could do it. I can have it all night long. I'm not going to buy this with a lower price. I don't think people are getting smart now. Even the resources are getting very, very expensive. So Skr here, he says the thing people should be doing now is crafting the items needed for the recipes. Yes, crafting them and selling them maybe. The rest specials needed for Argus sell for a ton now. Yes. Argus is the one thing people need and they're buying. So if you want the Argus, you can craft the Argus, and if you want to make money, you can craft these things and sell them for a lot of money, right? Right. Yep, APC rules just okay. Toadfish is expensive. Toadfish was the cheapest legendary, so I'm sure that with this event they're going to get cheaper too, but we'll see. Let me see the graph on that actually. I'm curious. Toadfish, where are you? I'm going to have to go soon. Yep. See the market. Yep. See price of Toadfish going down. Yeah. So good time to buy a Toadfish. But other things are going to be really expensive. Yeah, Argus is in high demand, so these things are going to be expensive. That's a good way to make money. The Argus won't go up anymore, probably. It's high. This is an expensive epic. Arathron. Crap. Corvo. It can be fun, but I don't really. But yeah, Argus, as you can see, is very expensive for an epic. So yeah, you want to craft it, you want to craft this stuff, sell it, sell these things, you make a lot of money. That's how you make money right now. Maybe wait till the event is over, huh? To sell. Yeah, the Omni were 200 were instantly set onto the market. That's true. The Omni's just kind of plummeted in price. That was pretty, yeah. So that's all I got, guys. That's the news. What else? Yep, that seems to be the news. It is very late for me. I need to go, and so my child does not wake up. That is always a bad thing. Let me do some tweaks on this thing, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope this chat does. I think later on YouTube has to process this chat. So right now you don't see the chat, but I think when this thing processes on YouTube, you'll see the chat later. I hope. Invest in hum packs and cohorts. Yes. Yes, definitely. Anything you need to get that stuff, anything you need to craft these relics, I'm sure, will get you a lot of money. I'm sure these things get a lot of money too. Wow. Mammoths are expensive. Wow. Yeah, thank goodness for coupons. Here's a trick. If you have coupons to absolutely burn and you hate coupons, then go ahead and get this legend container. So this is for you, my friend. If you hate your coupons, it only costs 50 scrap, and these are your coupons to burn. So burn them and make a legendary container. You get one use legendary, a temporary part. So have fun with it. So yeah, that's for your coupons. There you go. Torque changes will buff them if it happens. Honestly, I kind of doubt the torque thing will happen personally, because it's kind of an outrage. I mean, that really hinders creativity. I mean, people are talking about, with this torque update, all they're talking about is how it affects clan wars and how it affects hovers. And I think personally, as a PvP guy who makes fun builds, it hurts my creativity and my building options much more than it tweaks hovers. So that's all I can. Nobody talks about that, but that's what I talk about, because that's what I care about. So yeah, I really don't think torque is going to happen the way it is. I really don't. But let me go to bed. You guys go to bed, or whatever you have to do. You're adults or young adults or whatever. I'm going to cut it. So thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate that a lot. A lot of news videos. I'm sorry, but I will get into some fun action maybe tomorrow. That would be cool. I got some cool ideas for you.